Hello everyone, welcome to Achievers IAS classes. Let's begin our discussion on the current events of 9th October 2018. The first issue news is a megalithic site in Anandpur district. Recently, a research group has unearthed several burial places surrounded by slab circles, which, as you know, are the key features of megalithic sites on a big granite hill, which is also locally known as Panduvaragudam. The site also has innumerable traces of megalithic habitational settlements as well as burials. Further, there is a perennial spring from a natural water cistern which the researchers believe might have provided water to those living in the area. Such findings are very important because if you see this year's mains question paper, there is a question on the need to preserve archaeological sites. If you quote one such example, it would add great value to your answer. The next issue in news today is regarding the Zika virus. Few cases of the Zika virus infection have been reported from some districts in Rajasthan by the Indian Council of Medical Research. Zika virus is an emerging disease currently being reported in around 86 countries worldwide, and the symptoms of the Zika virus disease are similar to other viral infections such as dengue, fever, skin rashes, etc. The government has said that it is regularly monitoring the situation and has taken measures to create awareness about the disease. The next issue news is regarding the report by the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. The report says that if the average global temperature rises by more than 1 degree Celsius from the present levels, then India could annually expect conditions similar to the 2015 heat wave that killed at least 2,000 people. Therefore, the panel studied the feasibility of keeping the average global temperature from rising beyond 1.5 degrees Celsius from the pre-industrial times. For this, the report stated that rapid and far-reaching transitions in land, energy, industry, building, transport, cities, and several other sectors, including all the stakeholders, is necessary to limit the temperature increase. Further, the report also highlighted the challenges given that one of the leading polluters, US, has withdrawn from the Paris Accord. It has also highlighted the limited utility of the several carbon capture and storage techniques which are still unproven on a global scale and might carry significant risks for sustainable development. Now let's briefly look into the importance of current affairs in UPSC preparation. This year's paper was a mix of both static portion of the GS as well as the current affairs, but most of the questions in all the papers could have been solved if one was regular with current affairs and following the Hindu newspaper. Like for example, in GS paper 1, the first question itself, which talks about safeguarding the Indian heritage, the topic was in news innumerable times due to various efforts taken by the ASI as well as the shortcomings in its functioning. The accounts of Chinese and Arab travelers is due to the China's Belt and Road Initiative and India's counter initiative, which is Project Mausam, Project Spice Route, etc. The IRNSS, the resources of the Arctic region, plate tectonics, dead zones were all discussed in one form or the other, and questions like Blue Revolution, industrial corridors, aspirational district program were specifically discussed because all these topics were in the current affairs. Same applies to GS paper 2, where there was questions on the trustworthiness of electronic voting machines, the National Commission for Scheduled Castes, the powers of the CAG, universal health coverage, the Supreme Court verdict on the role of Lieutenant Governor in Delhi, the terms of reference of the Finance Commission, and all the international relation questions like the reforms in the WTO, the Iran nuclear pact, relations between India and US were all discussed in depth at various points in time. In GS paper 3, there was a direct question on the relevance of sustainable development goals and modern energy, the measures taken by the government in the recent budget, minimum support price changes, the role of supermarkets, handling of solid waste, question on wetland, benefits of being an organic state, China Pakistan economic corridor, the functions of the Niti Aayog and its differences with the Planning Commission, the challenges posed by left wing extremism, the importance of millets for nutrition, Sendai framework, Justice B.N. Sri Krishna Committee report on data security, issues with respect to drug trafficking. If you can see, All these topics were from the current affairs, and topics like the Justice Bain Sri Krishna Committee recommendations, drug trafficking, the China-Pakistan economic corridor, left-wing extremism, Niti Aayog, National Horticulture Mission, millet production, MSP, wetlands, sustainable development goals were all discussed in detail in the previous current affairs video. However, there was a question on the Bose-Einstein statistics which nobody could have predicted, just showing how unpredictable UPSC is. The bottom line is you have to be regular with the Hindu newspaper as well as the static portion of the GS to do well in your general studies as well as essay paper. On that note, I'm wrapping up today's news analysis. Do like, share, and comment to support this initiative. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.